That was the power of Reconstruction, and that was the power of the vote.
For 90 minutes, you cannot be nice.
God, that's good.
After the Civil War, the number one question was, what is going to replace slavery? What system of labor? What system of politics? What system of race relations? Reconstruction is the nation's effort to come to terms with the abolition of slavery.
They were trying to figure out, how do we heal this nation? How do we stitch it back together? And then you've got 4 million freed people. How do we do this?
The 3 amendments, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, were not just small-scale changes in an existing structure. They made the Constitution, for the first time, a vehicle through which people could claim greater equality. They actually transformed the Constitution into something new and different. They took slavery out of the Constitution, where it had been embedded. They created for the first time a national definition of citizenship and insisted that all those citizens and other persons in the country had to be treated equally. And they mandated that African-American men must have the right to vote.
That amendment in 1870 said, the right to vote shall not be denied or abridged on the basis of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
The state shall not abridge the right to vote on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude.
The hangover from the Champions League final seems very real, as Tottenham have their worst ever start to a season under Pochettino.
Finds Joe Linton in space, who scores! Lovely pass to Ricardo!
The team managed to win just 2 of their first 8 matches.
Here is Pedent, he's through for Olympiacos, amazing goal!
Mauricio, as a former defender yourself, does it pain you even more that the team's looking kind of vulnerable at the back?
Every game, I think, is so important to win. But of course, the most important is to build our confidence again. And for many of our players, they are in a tough period, no?
The campaign to qualify for the lucrative knockout stages of the Champions League is underway. Tonight, Spurs face their first real challenge against one of the top teams in Europe, German champions Bayern Munich.
Is this going to be a memorable European night in North London?
The game gets off to a strong start for Spurs. But then things quickly change.
They'll follow, come on. Whatever. I want to see it too. I'm not just here to, like, be filmed. Oh my God. So crazy. Weird, man. So trippy.
It's at a complete standstill.
Frozen in time. We haven't been back in so long. We're up to mind in that living room right there, where that window is, with the red curtain. And we had Stephen Trippier because there's like nothing's changed about the house at all.
Yeah.
Feels like we would just walk back in there and be 7 years old.
There's a lot of firsts for us here.
First song, first hospital visit.
Mom and Dad got pregnant with Frankie there.
That church. This is like the first place I sang. It was a church, yeah.
I played on the worship team here every Sunday. We were here every single day.
Can we go underneath?
No.
Go inside? No, can't we go underneath?
No.
No, we can't go on the property.
So,
Why don't you get out of the rain for a
let's go.
Talk about it in the car. Wild.
Wait.
What the hell?
All right, let's cross.
Shanghai, China. One of the fastest developing cities in the world, where 24 million people live, work, and eat.
Here we are,
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Why have we never been here?
It's a good question. It's a fascinating city.
Mythical.
The food scene here reflects old and new. There's everything from traditional foods on the street carts to modern cuisine in fine dining restaurants.
Food culture, excitement, passion.
Yes, dumplings.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Who is right?
You know, there are hundreds of soup dumpling joints in Shanghai. There's no way we're going to be able to try them all. So we're using the soup dumpling index as a starting point.
So we're going to evaluate each one, more significantly, just on what we love, what tastes good, what we think is delicious.
That's right. When you think about soup dumpling, you think about the wall.
Compared to the ravioli, right? The wall.
The filling.
The filling.
And the amount of soup.
Correct.
So basically, the soup dumpling index is measuring the structure of the dumpling, not the flavor.
So with that in mind,
yeah,
we'll go see the best, the most popular.
And then the original.
And then the original.
We're going to watch them get made. We're going to eat a lot of them.
We're going
and
to
then
eat
we'll
a lot of
compare
them.
our notes.
Maybe we'll start our own index.
I love the Lagasse Battalion index.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make some dumplings.
Well, let's eat them first.
Okay.